Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Nusky. Today we are going to go over Wednesday's answers to the DMR, and DMR stands for Daily Math Review. So we're just going to do the numbers 1 through 5, and we're going to reveal how we solved them to you. And I'm encouraging you, if you get the right answer but you didn't solve it the way I did, reach out to me or Mrs. Van Buskirk and let us know how you solved it, because we are really interested in how you think and how you found the right answers as well. Okay, so let's look at number 1. What number would fit in the blank below for these to be in ascending or smallest to greatest order? So you'll see I already underlined smallest to greatest, okay, to remind myself that this is the smaller number and this is the greater number, and I'm trying to find the one in the middle that's going to be plugged in there, okay? So in the millions place we have a 3, and here we have a 3, okay? In the hundreds millions place, we have a 9. Here we have a 9. In the 1 millions place, we have a 5. We have a 5. So far, they're matching up. But now, in the 100,000s place, we have a 0 in this number. And we have a 6 in this number. Okay? So this number reads 395,068,451. This number reads, hopefully you can tell me, 395,680,541. Okay? So we're trying to find a number in the middle that would go between 0 and 6. So let's first take a look at the first 3 numbers. Do they all have 395? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay? So far they're all in the running. Any of these could be the right answer. But now let's look at the 100,000s place. You'll notice in this option A, they have an 8. Remember your question. Smallest to greatest. So we have a 0, we have a 6. Would the one in the middle have an 8 in the 100,000s place? No, that would be way over here to the right, right? So we're going to slash the trash, and we know that's not our answer. So let's move on to B. In the 100,000s place here, we have a 6. Okay, well then next door in the 10,000 space we have a 0. Could that be our answer? No, right? Because it's already bigger than this number. This is just 68,000. This is 608,000. So we're going to cross out B. So now we're down to just 2 answers. So we have a 50-50 chance on if we could get the answer right. Let's take a look at C. 395,608,541. There's a 6 here in the 100,000s place. Could that be our answer? Well, there's a 0 here. There would be a 6 in our answer here. And there's a 6 here. Okay, well, we know it's not bigger than this number so far, but now let's look at the 10,000s place. We have a 0 here. And in our number over here, the biggest number, we have an 8. So could this option, 395,608,541, go here? Yes, but I taught my 5th graders every year so far, don't just circle C, because you have to make sure that D is wrong. So I always tell them to say maybe and put a question mark there. Now let's look at D and make sure we can rule it out. 395,068,145. Well, it's very similar to this smallest number, 68,000, right? But then in the 100th space, they have a 4, and here we have a 1. Isn't 145 smaller than this number? Yeah, and we're trying to find a number that's going to be bigger than this one, but not bigger than this big number. So yeah, D does not work, and so C is our answer. If you choose to write it in there, you can. If not, no big deal, okay? Number 2. Sue and Sally, they each have, so I'm going to underline some context clues here. They each have 42 ribbons for their hair. So I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to pause, and I'm going to write Sue equals 42 ribbons, okay? And her friend Sally, she also has 42 ribbons for her hair, okay? So Sue goes to the store and purchases a bag of 10 ribbons. But how many ribbons do they now have? So, Sue had 42 to start, Sally had 42 to start, but now they added 10. So they're trying to figure out how many do they now have, but they don't say in all, because they're trying to trick you here. In all is clue word for adding, right? So 2 plus 2 plus 0, that would give us 4. 4 plus 4 plus 1, that would give us 9. So do we have 94 as an answer here? Yes. And again, your answer is C. Okay, great job. Now, I do recommend that if this was your problem that you were solving, and there weren't A, B, C, or D here, and you had to write in the answer, I would want you to label it. 94 what? 94 ribbons. In all. Okay? Alright, let's look at number 3. We're on a roll. Number 3. What is the written form for the number 7,021,072? Well, let's take a look at our options here. A says 7,201,072. Well, the 7 million is right, but then it goes 200. We don't have a 2 in the 100,000 place, so A is wrong. Let's move on. B, 7,021,072. So we have 7,021,072. Could that be right? Yes, it could be, but like I said before, let's make sure these are wrong. C and D. So C says 7,021,000 and 72. This and makes it wrong. It doesn't read that way. So let's move on to D. 721,072. That's a crazy answer. That doesn't even say million. So our answer has to be B. Great job if you've got all 3 already completed and correct. If not, it's okay. I hope maybe this is helping you understand maybe where you had gone wrong. Okay? We're on number 4, and this is just a simple subtraction problem. So solve the problem. We've got 831,074 minus 605,281. So, let's start from the right. 4 minus 1, 3. That's easy so far. 7 minus 8, can I do that? No, because 8's bigger than 7, right? So I need to borrow from this 0 and make it a 10. Oh, actually, even teachers make mistakes. Let's start there over. So when we borrow 10 from the 0, this becomes 17. Okay? And now this would become a 9. Okay? So 17 minus 8 is 9. Now we have 9 minus 2, which is 7. Okay? And it's pretty important when you're subtracting to keep your comma where it's at. So I just bring it straight down. Okay? Now we have 1 minus 5, which we can't do. So this now becomes an 11, which makes that 3 become a 2. So now we have 11 minus 5, which gives us 6. 2 minus 0, 2. 8 minus 6, 2. Okay? Alright, very good so far. Is our answer there? Yes, it is. No, it's not there. So where did we make our mistake? Can you point it out? I see it now. When we borrowed from this 0 and it became a 9, then we noticed 1 can't take away 5, so that should have become 10. Okay? So 10 minus 5 isn't 6. 10 minus 5 is 5. So our answer now, 225,793. Is it there? Yes. Letter C. Lots of C's today in these 5 problems. Alright, and the last one. Which number below rounds to 3,480,000 when rounded to the 10,000th place? So, the 10,000th place. Let's take a look at that. We've got our ones, our tens, our hundreds, our 1000s, and our 10,000. So I would just go and underline all of those numbers there, okay? And in 3rd and 4th grade, you probably learned that you're going to look to the right of that number. When I look to the right of that number, does the 4 tell me to bump up the 7 or keep it the same? If you said keep it the same, you are correct. So that would round to 3,470,000. Is that what our problem asks for? Nope. So cross out A. Take a look at B. So we underlined our 10,000s place, the 7. When I look to the right, it's a 9. What does that tell me to do to the 7? If you said bump it up, you're right. So that would bump up to 480,000. Is that what they're looking for? Yes, right? So I know you want to circle B right away, but put a question mark there, and let's look at C. So in the 10,000 space here, we have an 8. Let's look to the right of that number and tell us what to do. That would bump us up, right? 5 or higher. So if it bumps up our 8, that now becomes 3,490,000. Is that what they're asking us for? No. And our last one. We've got an 8 in the 10,000s place. Look to the right. The 5 tells us to bump up that 8. So this rounds to 3,490,000. Is that what they're asking us for? Nope. So our answer is B. Okay? So that was Wednesday's problems, and I hope that you noticed when Miss Naski even made a mistake on number 4. I was able to think through it and figure it out, and even I could add my answer plus what I subtracted to see if I got the number up there on the top. That's how I could check my answer. So it would look like this. 225,000. Oh, not 225,000. 605,000. 281 plus 225,793. When I add those together, I should get this number on top, 831,074. Okay? So that's just a good way to check your work. In case you make a mistake like I did, you're able to then feel good about your answer. All right? Okay, guys, I hope you had a good time learning a couple math problems with me today. Until next time, I hope you have a great time learning, and I will see you soon.